Hello YouTube! I figured it's about time for another little talk to camera. I have some personal news. The headline is I'm changing my name to Drue, and if that's all you need to know, then you can stop watching now. Otherwise you can keep watching and I'll happily give you a bit more information. So I don't think I've ever talked about this on YouTube before, but I've been aware for a few years that my gender identity is not one of the common binary options, and I should know because I've tried them both. I was assigned male at birth. I spent the first 20 years of my life trying to be a boy. And then I changed to the only other option I knew at the time, which was trying to be a girl or a woman. And that didn't really feel right for me either. But the funny thing is, you know, about 25 years ago, when I was first exploring my gender identity, I don't think there was such a commonly known thing as non-binary. You could be genderqueer or gender neutral or bigender or androgynous, and none of those really felt right to me at the time. But I often wonder if I knew at that time what I know now, if I might have chosen a different path. I don't know. I mean, yeah, now we've got like famous celebrities and actors and musicians who identify as non-binary and use they, them pronouns, and it's kind of much more common now. But yeah, it wasn't that well known at the time. Anyway, so I have been feeling for a while that the name Amy is a bit too binary gender coded for my liking. And so that's why I've done a lot of thinking and I came up with the name Drue. But funnily enough, spelled D-R-U-E, which quite coincidentally is the Danish word for grape, as in vindruer is wine grapes. But that's a total coincidence. Anyway, so yeah, that's where I came up with the name. And then it could have been Drue Rivers, but I don't like the way that feels in my mouth. So that's why I also had to change my surname. And after a bit of thinking, I came up with Wilding. And I think Drue Wilding sounds really nice. So that's going to be my name going forward from now on. And now as for pronouns, so I have a preference for they, them in the sort of abstract sense. You know, if you were to tell me you have a friend that I should meet, I might say to you, oh yeah, what's their name? Where do they come from? How did you meet them? That sort of thing. Like in the abstract sense, their gender identity is unknown and irrelevant. And that's how I feel like my gender identity is. I don't know what it is, but it doesn't matter. You know, that's why I like non-binary, because it's so simple. It's just like, yeah, those two common options, not those. Whatever it is, I don't know, but it doesn't matter. So that's why I like they, them pronouns. But I do kind of also appreciate the way Bella Ramsey puts it. They say, just call me how you see me. And I think that makes a lot of sense, really, because I felt for a while that the way you see me or refer to me is a product of your own upbringing, your culture, the things that you have learned. And it's kind of not my place to dictate how you should refer to me. With that said, I do have a strong preference for they, them, and it makes me very happy when people use they, them pronouns for me. I think that was about everything I wanted to tell you. So if you got this far, thank you very much for watching. And I'm still the same person. I will still continue to make the same content as and when I feel like making content. And thank you very much for all your support and your love and your nice comments. I really appreciate it. So from Drue, thank you and see you again soon.